The catalyst, evident only in hindsight, happened on June 25th, 2023. I'm sure you remember that day because we have talked about it countless times. While we were lying on my bed when I lived on 97th Street and Park Avenue, you said to me, "You are the one." Remember this, I was 29 at the time, preoccupied with medical training in New York. I was away from my family in Brownsville, figuring out what my next steps would be after residency.
Marriage was not something I ever envisioned for myself. Love is often epitomized by and equated to the original act of falling in love, where emotions peak early on. Thus, though desiring it, I always had carried a fear of love for its implied degradation and ending.
And I've had the pleasure of knowing Max for 24 years. As such, I have known Max through prayer beads and katanas. All of that to say that I've had the pleasure of seeing your evolution through every chapter, including the start of this chapter when you met Julio. I remember shortly after that, probably just a couple weeks, that you told me he was the one, and I made fun of you. And you defended yourself and let me know that you had never said that about anyone in the past, and that is accurate.
Better than to place trust on people who did not deserve it, due to previous experiences. That's why with each difficult moment and conversation together, you reinforce the type of person that you claim to be. In those fragile early days, placing you above all else felt like a leap of faith. I was asked to trust in the man you claimed to be, just as you were asked to trust in me.
In the beginning, one can think of falling in love as the recognition of a pure connection between two people, based on the potential of who we feel we are and who we believe the other to be. We have actively worked to not pollute our connection, to maintain its purity through care, awareness, and active effort. We discuss and parse how we were feeling until there was true understanding, and I can avow in this that we have been successful, for our connection is as pure as it ever was, but also stronger for the time and effort we have put into maintaining it.
You've opened my world in many ways, especially to Kansas City. Spending time where you grew up with the people that have loved you for much longer than me has shown me that you have always been an incredible person. Promise to continue working on being the one for our lifetime. I vow to continue having you as a pillar and prioritizing our alignment nights so that we evolve together. What would be most pleasing to me is to revisit the moment in bed again when you said I was the one. Only this time after multiple decades of being married. I will continue to identify moments that make life seem magical, because since we have been together, it truly has been.
Do not see today as a peak from which to climb down, but rather a doorway to a shared life together, a life that spreads and deepens over time.